So you know I got to lean in.
Ciao, 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 ciao. Come on into lunch. Let's have lunch. Happy Thursday. I don't know who my booking agent is, but we're gonna have to have a talk. did,
You get stuck with
did,
me for another
did,
episode.
did Jessel cancel and now I have you and she's sitting in the audience like,
She's
what
in the
is that
back
about?
there.
Oh, yeah, I canceled, my brother. I got to see this. What is that about? Anyway, welcome to the Lunch and Lean. Happy Thursday. Happy Real Housewife of Potomac Trailer Day. We, listen, that's what the T's have. So catch that, Dirt. Jamie, how you doing, child?
I do. This has been a messy week.
Mm,
This has been such a messy week. I can't wait to get in
mm,
on this because I know our group chat has been live, and I can't wait.
mm,
And I know the people are going to have opinions on this. And
mm,
after the lunch and leans, I really love going back and just reading the comments that we get because
mm.
the people be in
Yes.
there.
Yes. And before we get started, I don't want to call out the particular person who came for me
Ooh.
last week on the show, Sean S. Thank you for all of your support, by the way, for watching. But I just want to say I do own glasses. I just don't want to wear them on camera. So now there you have that. Everybody knows that I'm blind as a bat. Bear with it. And
Not
with
too
that being
much.
said, I know, right? Not too much. But with that being said, let's do lunch. Yes, you like that? Let's do lunch. I live. You like it? I need to work on
I
it. I
hate
need to
you. I
work.
can't stand.
Okay, yeah.
Let's workshop that. Let's just workshop that.
Retweet it. All right, enough then. Let's do lunch. Anyway, so you guys make sure that you like and subscribe to this video. Make sure that you guys also are in our group chat section in the comments below, leaving your comments about everything that we're going to discuss, as well as in the live group chat comments that we love. And of course, buy our merch. Donation, whatever you want to do, we are here for it all. We thank you because without no you, there is no us. Okay. With that being said, we're gonna go ahead and get started. Y'all know I like to have a little snack for my lunch. Maybe Sean is right. I mean, I don't like the way I look on the glasses on the thing, but maybe I just need to wear them. Anyways, before we started, I didn't tell Jamie about this one, but Usher was announced as as performing in the next Super Bowl halftime show. And Jamie, I just wanted to get really quickly, what are at least two songs that you don't think that Usher can do a Super Bowl set without?
Yeah, which obviously is the
Oh
big
yeah.
hit for the
Yes.
resurgence in his career later on in
Yes.
life. And then honestly, it's 7 o'clock in my drop top.
Oh, you think
Like
he'll do that? You think he'll do that?
he's got to give that. Like, come on! But his catalog is so extensive.
It's
Like,
so expensive.
it's gonna be a show. It's it.
Listen,
I'm not mad at this.
I need him to have 100 major reds. Oh my God.
That's just like that. You better. Okay, you gonna
Yes!
be there,
Like, hire me.
Usher? If you're watching this,
Oh
he's
my
available.
God. Oh man. I'm gonna be out there doing a snake, baby, okay? Yes. I need OMG and what's another one? Because I feel like OMG is just like stadium music. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um, ah, I want to say I want to go back into what about? Well, okay, then you know what? I was trying to find a different one, but I'll just say yeah. So OMG and yeah, definitely for me need to be on the set list. And I didn't even like OMG like that when it was out back then. I understood it, I got it. I just really wasn't here for it. So, but I don't think that you do a stadium show without your stadium song, and that's a big chanting, like, oh, it's going to be a big deal. Anyway, we're going to move right along to our bombastic review, and we're going to get started in New Jersey. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm.
The
So
girls are
Teresa,
fighting.
the girls are fighting. Teresa Giudice, Ruelas, whatever her name is, hosted a party over the weekend. It was Tipsy in Tulum, the theme, which is really cute. The decor was amazing. She spared no expense. and all of the girls, well, all of her girls were invited.
Her girls.
Danielle was her girl because you know who in there. Danielle was there. Jennifer was there. There was a new friend of, I guess she's testing for. Her name is Tiffany. Tiffany was there. And
Jackie.
ugh, ugh.
Not too much.
I don't want to say it. I said, ugh. I don't want to say it, but you know, Jackie was there. Okay, Jackie, come on. You know, Jackie was there, and we'll get into Jackie in just a little bit. But Jackie was there, and so Teresa's hosting her party. Everything's going good. Jennifer is already there, and then who arrives on the scene is going to be Danielle. Danielle arrives, and they allegedly Danielle goes ahead and gets right into an argument with Jennifer, allegedly from a prior day's filming. Basically, they're saying that Jen had accused her of, having charities and not donating the money, but pocketing the donations, as well as allegedly doing that, as well as allegedly fighting her sister-in-law, which is the reason why her brother does not speak to her. Remember last season, she just did not know about that man. Well, out of the sudden, out of the blue, stopped speaking to her when she did nothing but be Danielle and be cute. So Danielle gets immediately into Jen's face. They get into it. She invades Jen's space. Jen pushes Danielle, and Danielle throws a cup. It's been a cup, a drink, a glass at Jen's head, and she's lacerated. They have to be pulled apart. Danielle still wanted more. And because of that, the two ladies were suspended from filming. However, as of this week, they have begun filming again. We have a lot to unpack on this one. Jamie, what do you make of all of this?
We said at the end of last season, alliances would have to shift in order for this show to become bearable again. I think for the last 2 to 3 seasons, it's been the same girls going after the same girls, and it's become tiresome, and it's become boring, and it's become toxic. Once it was announced that Teresa and Melissa both were coming back, I think all of us in the group chat let out a collective, because it was the same shit. But seeing that Jackie has jumped the old ship and is now Team Teresa, seeing that Jen Fessler is now staunchly Team Teresa, is a nice shift in dynamics. But now seeing Danielle completely turning against somebody that's been such an integral part of Teresa's posse for the last couple of years was not something I was expecting. We had said that she was going to be upset about them setting her up in the Ireland or whatever. She felt set up. I want to see how we get there. The common denominator is always Jen, though. Like, Jen's got a mouth. I just thought it was interesting when I heard that Jen brought up her brother, brought up the charities, because she had so much to say last year when the ladies were talking about Danielle's family situation, that now she's weaponizing that, and she got a red Solo cup to the face. So I can't wait to see how this actually plays out. But this may be what keeps me tuned in for this season, because it ain't going to be Melissa.
And it's never been Melissa. However, I want to say in regards to Danielle, you invaded that lady's space, and so you come into my space. It is what it is. You come into my space, and you're not in my top 5. It's going down. Okay, you can't say yes. Come on, my space. You like?
Come on, you dating yourself. You dating yourself now.
Oh no, but that was when I was in like the 2nd grade, though. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
All
okay.
right.
Yeah. Okay.
You know
okay.
What I'm saying? Anyway.
Okay.
Yes. Listen, I hate that they're doing this, and Danielle should be mad at Jennifer and Teresa, at Jen and Teresa, but she should also be mad at Melissa and Marge and everyone, because everyone knew. Melissa outed that everyone knew at the reunion. So if everyone knows, why are you sitting back watching her, goading her into telling you so that you can expose another side? It just would seem too much. I'm not on anybody's side when it comes to this. I'm actually going to let this play out. Okay, now with that,
I'm just glad she didn't run for the door. I'm glad she actually stuck around and fought her battle.
And that's another thing I have. Very briefly, you running from Marge, but you're not running from Jen. Come on, girl. Come on now. All right, come on. Let's call it out. Let's call it out. Clock that T. Clock that T. Danielle, you're clicking down for me, boo. And I hated that because I loved me some Danielle last season.
Very much.
So with that being said, anyway, amidst all this fighting going on, could you read that for me? Because Bravo's going ahead and put out new rules for filming these shows in regards to fighting and everything. So could you go ahead and read that for me, please?
All right. So, long story short, Francis Berwick, the chairman of NBC Universal, sent a note to all the external production companies, and essentially it was focusing on their use of alcohol. Bravo said we will require expanded alcohol-related training for the cast, crew, and production team. That training must include details on how production is going to monitor alcohol, including when consumption limits may be appropriate and when and how to intervene to maintain cast and crew safety. There's also going to be on-set HR presence, workplace-specific training to unscripted productions, and more serious consequences for physical violence on set. And the only thing that I can think is like, thank God them old New York girls are gone, because they would fail this alcohol sensitivity in a heartbeat. OC, baby, y'all gonna have to rethink the next season.
Who wants the NYOGs to be thinking about that alcohol consumption? Drunk, get them drunk and get them out there. And it is quite odd. It's quite, funny that the timing aligns with this fight. And a lot of people are saying that this is because Bethany has had that foot on NBC and Bravo's neck. With that being said, we're still in New Jersey, but that was just interesting. I wanted to put that out there so everybody can know that I guess Bethany is not a woman to be toyed with. With that being said, we're still in New Jersey, and as we mentioned, we were going to talk about Jackie and Jackie arguing out the side of her mouth with Marge this season. And I don't know.
I hate you so much. You're so raggedy.
Anywho, they have both confirmed this week that they are not seeing eye to eye in this season that will play out. Do you believe that this is a stunt that the girls are pulling? Is this a scheme that Todd has come to us with the BS, or do you believe like this is a real fight that these two friends are having? What do you think?
I mean, it's about time. If it's real, it's about time, because Jackie should have been going in on Marge 2 seasons ago. It's interesting that it's not just a fight with Marge, but it's a shift in alliance. Because obviously, last year, Teresa and Jackie had a couple instances where they didn't see eye to eye, where Teresa basically told Jackie to shut up and mind her business. So it's interesting that, and Jackie didn't have anything nice to say about Teresa last year either. If you remember on that Watch What Happens Live, she made it a point to say, it's all of our show. It's not Teresa's show. To now her last appearance, when was it? Last night or the night before? She was like gushing over Teresa, gushing. I think Jackie is hitching her wagon to any horse that will get her back on the show full time. And I can't blame her. The way that the tide has shifted against Marge the last 2 seasons, Jackie's not stupid. She's many things. Stupid is not one of them. She wants the check. So good for her. It's if she ends up being an actual nemesis of Marge, this may also be a very, very interesting feud to watch.
It is a stunt. It is a scheme. They think we are slow. Excuse my language, because I know people don't like the word. It is a stunt. It is a scheme. It is not real. It is fake. It is fugazi. It is not what's going on. And that is my opinion now. And if it changes then, it will change then. But as of right now, I don't believe nothing they got going on. And if it is real, it is very calculated on Jackie's part. It reminds me of how Wendy was Team Giselle one season and then she was not the next season, and was upset that Giselle did the same thing to her that she did to Monique. Girl, bye. And that's what I think about that. Moving right along, we're going to go on over to Orange County, honey, because these girls have released their reunion looks. And by the way, I just want to say their reunion set is fabulous, darling.
I love it.
I must say that it's top 10, hands down, probably the best reunion set that I have seen for the Real Housewives ever. Like it's gorgeous. A soundstage is brilliant. They cleared it, they ate it up, and this is probably their best dressed reunion as well. These are the reunion looks. We're going to start off with Heather Dubrow. Give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down, Jamie. We got 7 girls to get through. Thumbs up.
Heather's always simple, but she looks good.
I know she smelled like
rich.
Yeah, that's what we'll call it. Rich. She smell like old money and champagne. And
Very
that's all
much
right
that.
with me. Old money and
White
champagne.
diamonds.
White diamonds. Yes, white diamonds. And speaking of white hoods, I meant to say, oh Lord Jesus.
Ah,
Emily Simpson is up there. And how did you,
I
what
think
do you pump? Do you thumbs up, thumbs down?
she looks gorgeous.
She does look gorgeous.
Very simple,
Yes.
but gorgeous.
But you know what? I think that sometimes simple works best. Some girls
Hmm.
are simple girls, and you don't need to have all of the extra going on, the team too much, the bells and the whistles. Like I know people did not like it, but I personally loved Sonya's reunion look with her belly bump
Same.
sticking out. It was simple, it was chic, it was elegant. The bump was the allure to the look, and that was what you were supposed to focus on. And they got it right for her, and I think that they got it right for Emily. I think that Emily, if we're going to just talk about OC really quickly, is fake. She does the absolute most for camera time. There's not a genuine bone in her body, and I am not pleased. I don't like you, and I wish you would get off the show.
Wow.
Speaking of get off the show, I never wanted her back, but I cannot deny that she has worked her magic. Tamara looking like a bottle of Pepto Bismol. Thumbs up, thumbs down.
Tamara always looks like an aging stripper. Always.
A
It's cute for
she's
her.
like a stripper.
Cute
You
for
know what?
her.
Wait, you know what she like, Jamie? A stripper with a peg leg. Oh wait, Lord Jesus,
Not a
we are
peg
not.
leg.
Y'all
Oh
know
my God, not this.
we
We
are.
don't tear
Listen,
down women.
we do not tear down women, and also
That's
we're just
Tamara's
having
job.
fun. We don't bring each other on the show to tear each other down. Tamara, Tamara.
you don't support other women.
You don't support other women, Tamara. You don't. Thumbs up, thumbs down.
She looks pretty. I don't like the sleeves on this dress. Like everybody else is beach couture except for Jen, and this lady got on a full long sleeve dress. No, thank you.
I'm not offended. You know, the her presence offends me more than the dress. How about that? Now, Gina, I love this color on Gina.
Mm,
Those shifts at Applebee's are paying off, baby.
I
What
hate
do you
you.
think? Thumbs up or thumbs down? You know she work at the Applebee's.
Listen,
Uh,
people make fun of Gina. This
I
is the
do.
best I think she has ever looked on the reunion. She
Best she's
looks
ever looked.
gorgeous. I love that she has leaned into her full Latina-ness with that gorgeous bronze
I just
brown
don't want to deal
skin.
with this. This is
Mi
we're
gente
canceled
Latino.
though. We're
Mi gente
canceled. We're
Latino.
canceled.
But no,
uh,
seriously, she looks great. She looks so good. She get a little leg, like, okay, Gina.
yeah, please, Gina, you do look good. I like that color. I'm interested to see you on camera in 4D television to make sure those ends aren't fried yet again.
I hate you.
Jen's first reunion,
Oh,
and what is up with these Real Housewives coming to the reunion and looking like Ric Flair? I'm just so sick of her being
nothing.
a source of a lot of Kenya and
Come on,
Adam Peace.
inspiration. This
Woo!
damn
What you think? Thumbs
matador
up or thumbs
cape.
down?
Like,
El
it's a
Matador.
beautiful it's a beautiful color. I could have done without the sleeves. Again, this is one that we'll see how it moves on camera. I'm so mad that she's the only one that got an open-toed shoes in the sand. Everybody gets to stand on the bridge and they threw her ass in the sand. I'm so mad at
I
her.
mean, listen, it's fitting. That's all I say. Sand is sand dry?
It can be, I guess, like unless you get
So
it wet.
so is Jen. I guess.
Oh, you were
Unless
setting it
Ryan's
up
getting
for
her
a joke.
wet.
Oh, okay, okay.
No, I really wasn't. I just didn't think about it. Okay, and right next we have in this
Mm,
gorgeous yellow, Shanika.
mm. I hate you so much. So Shannon looks like all of the white Latinas on Twitter who are arguing like, I'm not white, I'm Latina, I'm Brazilian, I'm Colombian, and then they look like this. I'm like, baby,
So El
I hate to
Shanika,
break it to you,
you
hermana.
are a
I hate to
white
break it to
woman.
you, baby, but I love this wig. This is pageant. This is pageant
Yes,
drag.
it
Like
is evening wear, honey.
Miss Continental.
Yes, Miss Confidential. Yes,
She
let's do
looks so good. And I'm so glad that she has this to redeem her because what, 2 weeks later she crashed into people's homes. So Shannon, you look
Oh,
gorgeous. Like I
Shannon
love
looks.
me some Shannon.
Listen,
She looks over.
Shannon Bazoa Dupree Iman Balenciaga is giving
Very Kennedy
very
Davenport.
much, very much, very much. I'm gonna go drunk driving very much.
I hate you. For my talent, I'll be drunk driving.
El Shanika. All right. And then
I hate you.
last but not least, we have Taylor and those big ass heels.
That's the old. You've been griping about these heels.
They're so big. Someone in that group chat did not know if those were wedges. I had to go verify that they were not wedges because they are so.
They're so clunky.
Oh my God. She was more Balenciaga than there, no thing.
I wouldn't have mind the shoes if the dress was like Gina's length. Then the shoes would have been like, okay, this is cute. This is a gorgeous color. I love that it's fun. I love her hair. You said it was a wig. It was not a wig.
I did not say it.
This is Antonio. Antonio said, I hate the wig. I said, that's her hair. She looks cute. I don't like, because everything else is very fun and just like carefree. And I think the length of the dress, it makes it look a little too formal, a little too uptight.
I take it back. I don't love the dress.
I love the color.
I was like giving it too much. I love the thought behind the dress.
Yeah.
Tamara, I mean not Tamara, but what is that lady's name? Taylor.
Taylor.
Taylor went to the mall and went to Windsor and said, "Hey, I'm going to a reunion."
I hate you so much.
Hey, I'm going to a reunion. Please fix me up. So those are the reunion looks. I'm excited to see the reunion. Hopefully, it's a one-part, 75-minute extended reunion because that's all they really need. Because I just don't want to see Tamara yell at a bunch of people for like 3 parts. That's crazy to me. With that being said, while we're still in OC, El Shanika has just been getting it over and over again. She's really paying for this joint driving incident in spades. So basically, more has been revealed, and it has been revealed that Animal Control is investigating. Could you not? Let me be professional. Animal Control is investigating this situation with her because she had her dog Archie in the car with her. Archie is in the eyes of an angel. Please get her from by me. I am stressed. I am 863 years old in dog years. This lady is determined to tell you that I ran away and she got me back. Please, in the eyes of an angel. Like, Archie is sick of that bitch. And we have wait a minute before I let you go. I want you to read this reality blurb and then go ahead and give me your thoughts on El Shanika and Archie in this mess. Could you read that for me, please, for the reality blurb?
If you're granted, Gina wrote this. If your dog or child is in a vehicle or even waiting for you at home, that's an extra incentive never to drunk drive or drive drunk or buzz. Although looking out for strangers and for yourself should already be enough to convince you not to drink and drive. PETA's senior vice president, Lisa Lang, said in a statement to Radar Online, PETA's glad Shannon and her dog are safe now, and we hope they get over the trauma. Who asked PETA's opinion?
PETA's now attacking Shannon Bedore.
My God, leave my girl alone.
Everybody is concerned for the safety of Archie, and we want to make sure Archie turn that dog loose. Damn it, Shannon! Turn him loose.
I know it was Gina who called CPS. CPS is coming to take Shannon's kids away. Poor Archie. Oh my God.
She was like. Shannon was like, I mean not Shannon, but what's that lady's name?
Gina.
The broke one. The broke one was like, yeah, so did you want to get a 2 for $20? Okay, I'll put it down. Goes to the back. ASPCA, could you come on?
Not a 2 for $20. We got $2 margaritas tonight.
Give me 1 second. I got to call Pete on Shannon. I'll be right back. I hate her. Anyway, but again, kudos to the ladies of Orange County for actually
stepping it up.
Something that I can look at and not be pissed off at. Because normally I'm pissed off. And these reunion looks are the reason why. That being said, we're going to move on to our last one. And our last topic of the day is going to be Beyonce, of course. Yeah, the Renaissance tour was in Houston, and it was a star-studded affair. But what I want to talk about first, before we get started, is do you think they won the mute challenge? Because that was a big deal. I don't think that they won it, but what do you think? It was a
They won
coincidence.
the off brand one. I think
Very good.
Dallas had them. Dallas had them. Beyonce even said, "Oh, Dallas, y'all did that." So, like, what else does that mean if not we won? Houston could never win. They were fighting in the stands. Like, girl, y'all, why couldn't y'all be quiet instead of fighting? Like, you're worried about the wrong things.
I have always dreamed of fighting the Halo. Halo, come here. Come Halo.
Every time I look in
Halo. I was here. Y'all didn't win, and you're hearing it from me. Again, it was an off-brand challenge. That is not during the song. The bylaws state that it must be during the song. It does not count. Y'all did not won. Atlanta Night 1 did. Now, I was at Atlanta Night 2, and
not too much.
She didn't. I'm just keeping it real. When we did the boot challenge during Cuff It, she didn't say anything. So
she said, "Oh, Atlanta."
It was just like she said, "Oh yeah," I'm like, "Oh my god." Anyway, but we did kill and crush our off-brand challenge, and she did go ahead and give us kudos for that. But my most important thing that I wanted to talk about is because my inner child is healing, because it looks like Destiny's Child is finally getting their act together. In amongst those in attendance, Lizzo, but we ain't really talk about her right now because we don't know what she got going on and we don't want to do with it. But Michelle Williams and Kelly Rowland were there, of course.
They looked so good.
They looked amazing. They look like they have been just making money. I mean, they look great. Latoya and Latavia were also there. And this is what heals me, because I just want to be very brief and very just honest. My first musical heartbreak was Destiny's Child. I was on the bus on the way to school, and our school bus was the only one that listened to radio. It was not authorized, but we did what we wanted to do. Shout out to Mrs. Smith. Big up, words to you. And on the radio, they said Destiny's Child has 2 new members. And I'm a little kid in middle school in the closet. I can't come out and tell people I listen to Destiny's Child. So I'm thinking to myself, 6 members? Well, that's stupid. Why do they want to have 6 members? Latoya and Latavia have been replaced. Oh my God. Crushed. We didn't have cell phones when I was in middle school. So you know what? I had to go through on a bus ride, the whole day of school, another bus ride back home to finally Say My Name and see those 2 ladies replaced by Michelle and Luggage. And so the inner child of me is finally healing, because I wore the writings on the wall out. I love the original Destiny's Child. That is my favorite version of the group. Don't debate me on it, because I'm not going to debate nobody on it. But I am happy to see that this happened. And it leads me to believe that we probably are going to get a DVD chronicling this tour. And maybe that's how we'll get the actual videos, like them being sliced into performances. I don't know. I don't want to get into my whole theory. But I think that she's saving that reunion for the documentary, because there have been videos that have since leaked with Latoya and Latavia, with Tina Knowles, Latoya and Latavia backstage hugging Matthew, and them finally reconnecting, because Latavia had been in the group since day one as well with Beyonce, so they have a long history. And so if all of that happened, I'm sure all of it was chronicled. I'm sure something's going to come out. The 25th anniversary of Destiny's Child. I'm excited. What did you think about DC5 being in the same building for the first time in public in ever, honestly, I guess?
The only thing that I could think is they are reuniting in something, because there is no reason why there would not be a picture of the 5 of them together backstage. Latoya and Latavia took pictures with Matthew, with Tina. They were there. So it's not like Beyonce would be in the back like, "Oh, I didn't even know y'all was there. I should have come said hi." Like, they were there. And the fact that out of everybody that took pictures with everybody else, we don't have anything of the 5 tells me Beyonce and her crew are working overtime to save that for whenever Beyonce is ready to release that. But it was like you. I was in 11th grade when they split up, and I found out when the music video premiered, and the editing was so quick as to not focus on the new girls. Yeah. I was like, wait, are these just background dancers? I'm not seeing either of these girls. And when you finally got a close up, I was like, wait, what is going on?
Crazy, yeah.
Yeah. So this was really, really fun to see. Very, very exciting to see. I love that bygones are bygones. Everybody's an adult now. I believe everybody has children now, right? Like it's well, except for Miss
Everyone
Michelle.
except for Michelle, yes, but all the
Michelle.
original members have children. Multiple.
Yeah. So it's good to see like that good blood, and I want to see Michelle interacting with the two new girls. You know,
Yeah.
I want to see them being in a space and them interacting and you know, a ceremonial like passing of the torch. Like it's been 20 years since Michelle even joined, so 23 years.
Yeah, 23 years since Michelle has joined the group.
Jesus.
Michelle is actually the catalyst for the healing amongst the group because Michelle approached Latoya at an event and exchanged phone numbers, and
I love
Latoya
that.
and Michelle became cool, and through that, the group was able to heal. So Michelle is actually the catalyst, and she's the backbone and
Pastor
a bridge.
Michelle.
She's a bridge in more ways than one. Okay. With that being said, I want to thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure that you comment. We appreciate all of your love and support. Jamie, thank you for joining me today. I really appreciate it. Thank you for the success of the show, guys. With that being said, like and subscribe. Make sure that you guys are watching us on all of our shows. We have so many shows at this point. New York on Mondays. We have Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, which has been hilarious. We have the Lunch and Lean. And coming up in a couple of weeks, we have our big hitters, Married to Medicine, Beverly Hills, and Potomac returning. So make sure you guys tune into us because this is where it's at. And until next time, Jamie, let's do lunch.
Still gonna workshop it. Still working. We're working on it.
It's happening.
Leave your comments if you like it.